Phidias found you. I have a message for you. But let's go down the list first, then we'll get to the messages. Okay, so I saw a outline of a white heart at the end. I think that's part 2 to a reading I had done before, which had the illicit affair song in it. Pineapples, the number 511, and the phrase "I'll wait for ya," which is part of signs. But if you've never been here before, hi, my name is Linda. God's Redeemer speaks to me in all sorts of ways, so I try to translate the messages to you for us. Okay, so the outline of a white heart and the illicit affair song. I think that if that reading resonated with you, I think what I was saying in that last reading, if I remember correctly, is like you keep hoping that this person is changing, and you would, like, in a sense, keep breaking your heart for them, right? But I think this is a time where you need to keep healing yourself, because it's the outline. It's not a full heart, and it's white. White is self-love, self-care. But anyways, yeah. So pineapples and the number 511. And the number 511, I thought it was had to do with somebody who previously had come in my comments before, and they're like, what does 511 mean? So I thought what it meant, but then something else came up for me, which means, and I always look my messages up, what numbers mean in Lexington Concordance, right? So it says, God has taken possession. Yeah. And then I had seen the number 410 in there as well. Okay, so then it also represents higher. So I think this is where the 511 and the pineapple are grouped together. Okay. It means the crown chakra, right? Higher crown chakra, higher states of elevation, higher states of consciousness, right? There's a lot of us reaching these higher states of consciousness. We are being guided to partake in that, right? It's like you need to start meditating, start journaling, start healing. And with the I'll wait for your message, Spirit speaks to us in all sorts of ways, right? So it could be like through somebody's car that you've dated. Just get their license plate of that same car, right? And look it up in Lexington Concordance, right? Or whenever you get a message, you know that it's a message. Don't fight your intuition, is what I'm basically saying. You need to start paying attention to these messages, because we are all grouped collectively, consciously, in the invisible web of spirit. We're all intertwined together. And the way that we're going to raise the vibration is if we are paying attention to these signs and these messages. And that's how more people are going to keep waking up into these higher states of consciousness, is if we all start paying more attention to the signs and the messages and the synchronicities. They're not to be ignored. Like, I know there's a lot of people on here that are like, angel numbers aren't angel numbers, but it's like spirit communicates to us in how we understand, not how somebody's limited mind frame wants to accept messages. It's what we're open to. It's how spirit wants to communicate with us. Like, there's no right or wrong. It's of you being open and accepting, and that's how we're all going to collectively grow and break out of this matrix. hopefully soon. All right, anyways, hopefully these messages help you lead you, guide you some way somehow.